Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome once again to your daily dose of English. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the expression comparing apples to oranges, the phrasal verb butter up, and the business vocabulary incline to. And at the end of our podcast, we're going to talk about the differences between the verb hear and listen. So stick around and let's get started. The expression of the day today is a very interesting expression. It's the expression comparing apples to oranges. Comparing apples to oranges. When you use the expression comparing apples to oranges, you're basically saying that the two things you're comparing cannot be compared because they're very different. They are not the same thing. So, for example, I could say, well, guys, this is not the same thing. It's like comparing apples to oranges, right? So let's say that I'm talking about a problem, and then you say, oh, yeah, I know, it's like a problem that happened last week. And I say, well, no, it's not. This is like comparing apples to oranges. It means that the comparison is not appropriate because it's not the same thing. It's a very cool expression, comparing apples to oranges. The phrasal verb of the day is the phrasal verb butter up. Butter up. To butter up someone is to say good things about someone, hoping that they will do something for you. So, for example, I could say, let's say you guys say, oh, Marcel is the greatest English teacher who's ever lived. And although that might be true, I'm not saying it isn't, I could just say, okay, come on, stop buttering me up. I will help you anyway. So stop buttering me up. I will help you anyway. So to butter someone up is to say good things about someone, hoping that they'll help you. So I could come to you and I could say, wow, you look great today, man. Wow, what an amazing guy you are. And then you say, well, what are you buttering me up for? What do you want? Right? So to butter someone up is to basically say good things, charm someone so that they can do something for you. All right? So I could say, for example, we have to butter this guy up. We have to butter this guy up. Let's say it's an important client. So I could tell my sales team and say, guys, we have to butter this guy up. It means that we have to treat this guy very well. We have to treat him very well so that he can buy products from us. So let's do everything we can to make him feel good. So that's the expression butter up. Phrasal verb, actually, not expression. For the business vocabulary today, we have the word inclined to, right? So, for example, to be inclined to do something is to show a predisposition to do something. For example, let's say that you come to me and you present. I'm an investor. And you come to me and you present a project, right? You're trying to get funds. You're trying to raise funds, raise capital. And at the end of your pitch, at the end of your presentation, I could say, well, I'm inclined to invest, but I need to see all the financial details. So I'm inclined to invest means that I am predisposed to invest. I want to invest. I like the idea, but I have to see some other documents, right? So the idea of inclined to is to show a predisposition to do something. So again, a sales example. We have visited a customer. We've shown the project. We've talked to the customer about the project. And we go back to the office, and I can say, well, the customer is inclined to sign the contract, but he needs a few more details. It means he's showing the disposition, but he needs to see more details. That's the idea of inclined to. Now, the last tip of the day today, I want to talk to you about the verbs hear and the verb listen. What happens is that I see a lot of people when they go into a call, for example, right, an international call, an English call, and sometimes people say, I can't listen to you, or I am not listening to you, or I can't listen you is even worse. And that is incorrect, okay? So if you guys go into a call and you are having physical difficulties in hearing the other person, what you're going to say is, I can't hear you. Okay? The correct expression is, guys, I'm sorry, but I can't hear you. Not I can't listen, not I'm not listening. You can say, I can't hear you. Okay? Hear is used to the physical ability of hearing a sound. So if you're in a call and you have a bad connection, or there's too much noise in the background, what you're going to say is, I'm sorry guys, but I can't hear you very well. Or I can't hear you because you have a bad connection, right? But the correct verb or the correct form is to say, I can't hear you, not I can't listen you, or I can't listen to you, or I'm not listening to you, right? The best way to say is I can't hear you, because the verb listen implies that you are paying attention, right? You listen to a song, you listen to a podcast, right? You listen to a lecture, for example, right? So listen implies that you're paying attention. It's not the physical ability. So when you have problems with the physical ability of hearing someone, you're going to use the verb hear, not the verb listen, right? Because if I say I can't listen to you, it basically means that I am not interested in what you're saying. That's the point, right? So let's say that you and I are having a discussion, and you come to me to try to justify your reasons for whatever reason it is. And I say, you know what? I can't listen to you. It means I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to pay attention to you. That's different from being unable to physically hear. So don't forget that. That's very important, and I see a lot of people making mistakes. Now, if you have made it this far into the podcast, I have one favor to ask. I would like to ask you to subscribe, like, share my post or my video on YouTube. Okay, I know this is a sort of a mantra from YouTubers, but it's very important that, if you like this video, that you share, that you like it, and that you subscribe so that I can continue to do this job. All right, so if you like what I'm doing here and you think that this is beneficial for you and it could potentially benefit other people, please share this podcast with other people so we can reach as many as possible. All right? I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.